J.R. Santana, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, one out. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Abrams.
Bird, the lead runner out at second. Rodriguez over at first with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The tag at third, and he's out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 6, Spencer.
So 2 down. Next to hit, J.R. Santana. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Just missed.
Yeah, Boog, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
Hard hit to third. Whips it across, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. First and second, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Abrams. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Bird rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To third, tag, got him. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Barco back to work. On the corner for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball, low.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Base is empty, 1 away. And up next for New York, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fouled off. He was late. Curry, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. The Yankees looking to rally. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why
and that one handled. 1 second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss. No hits and struck out 3 times. So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Go ahead run on base. Vance Honeycutt, the next Pirate to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. It's in and out of his glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Harrington back to work.
On offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Check on the runner. Santana back on a dive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Another throw to second. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Santana, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one pushed foul. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. So the tying run at second. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Whaley headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates tie the game. Tag out. Now the third baseman, J.R. Santana. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a high fly ball left field. York sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting the
Thomas Whaley, the next Pirate to hit. The Pirates down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again? J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field. York under it. Makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
That's the third. Santana. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground, right side. Horowitz. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Abrams fires over to first, and that is the inning. So 2 away with nobody on, and now it's switch hitting third baseman J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. 2 outs, runner at first. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jose. Step off throw to first. Santana back in on a dive. Trying to send this extra innings. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and a 2-1 ball game now. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-2. Back in the Bronx, and here is J.R. Santana.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Curry back to work. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run at the plate.
1-1.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. And that one hit to first.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's to third. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Santana, with an okay game in the loss, had a single and an RBI.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical.
J.R. Santana is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It's
that got him.
That got him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Lee makes the grab, and that'll do it. We head to the second. Runner at first with no outs here.
The third baseman, Santana.
First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Tovar. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. He stays alive. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock.
That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And next for New York, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Corey Lee. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Nelson back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 30.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for New York, J.R. Santana. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog.
J.R. Santana digs in now.
Santana.
And first offering is fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Kilgore back to work. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Velasquez. His righty-lefty splits there. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Clearly right there trying to set themselves up for a big inning, try to get 2 runners in the scoring position with nobody out. I mean, that could explode right here, but just didn't work right there. Thrown out at second base. They still got a chance, though, with this runner at third. Got to execute. Don't waste this opportunity.
Santana in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
There goes the runner. Throw there. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Tying run at the plate. Up and in. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one almost hit him. The tying run at the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And now Casey Schmidt. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So, runner at second, 2 down. Washington, the next to hit. Schmidt at second with 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana had a game to forget in the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one. J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees.
Santana.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the...
And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Santana now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one way outside. Now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Peterson tosses to first, and they get the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Back in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Bruno.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. The Yankees looking to rally. That missed inside. Going to count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now.